Hello students, good morning. It's good to be with you again. Here we are to do our last activity from Unit 2, and it's the most important one. I said the most important, but it's one of the most important one. Okay, it's something that you have to do by yourself, right? You have to prepare something, you have to organize ideas, and you have to make a presentation, right? So this video class today, I will send you necessary information to prepare your presentation, right? On Unit 2, we are talking about wars. So our presentation will be about wars. I'll read for you the instructions that I'd like you to follow, but I will insert a copy of these instructions on our platform so you can watch this video class and take a look on our platform to read them. Okay? So, pay attention. Oral presentation will be, pay attention. Each student will be given a piece of paper containing a picture and instructions to be followed. I won't show you the pictures, but I will read for you the situations, right? And you will choose one of each situation, okay? Pay attention. You will be graded by reading the table containing the criteria with them. I'd like you, before you record a presentation, you send me the instructions, the step by step from your presentation, okay? I'd like you to send me before because I will watch your presentation with these steps, okay? It will be a little bit different from the others, right? Um, okay. It's an important information, okay? You can use any kind of material available to prepare your presentations. For example, you can use your books, you can use your magazines, newspaper, the internet, you choose. You can draw something, you can create a PowerPoint presentation. It's about you, okay? Let's be creative to do a different presentation from Unit 2, okay? Pay attention. The situations are, okay, it's important to think about them before choose. Situation 1. The pictures are related to terrorism, the war between the US and Afghanistan or Iraq. However, you can talk about general issues like the influence of religion over war, the destructions of buildings or cities, the danger of an armed population, and etc. It's situation number 1. Situation 2. The pictures are related to organs that provide aid to refugees or to the population of a country during a war. Student can talk about hunger as a consequence of war and can also talk about NGOs that help the people affected by the war. Remember that NGOs are non-governmental organization, ok? São aquelas atividades não, são as ONGs que nós chamamos aqui, né? That's situation number 2. Situation 3. The pictures depict the distribution of cities. They can talk about the historical buildings or other important buildings like hospitals that are destroyed during the war. Situation 4. The pictures are related to the battle itself. Students can talk about the horror soldiers face at the trenches while they have to face the enemy and etc. Situation number 5. Using these pictures, students can talk about war prisoners. They can also talk about the sense of freedom during war, about people who managed to escape, about families that had to come apart, and etc. We're talking about wars, but in a different point of view, right? Situation number 6. Here, there are some pictures of anti-war demonstrations in different countries. You can talk about the involvement of different countries in a war, about anti-war movements along the history, and etc. Situation 7. The pictures are related to cities that are completely overtaken by troops from other countries. You can talk about what life is like when they are soldiers and tanks all around, about the problems the city might face, lack the products and services, curfew, and etc. You can talk about the destructions of important buildings and monuments with these pictures too. Okay? So, it's important to show pictures about the situation that you have already chosen, right? During your presentation. Can I use pictures, a PowerPoint presentation, and something else? Of course you can. It's about you. You choose. And I will evaluate you according to your presentations, but it's important. Don't forget to send me the step-by-step before, okay? It's important to see if you are following your steps, okay? And I will evaluate your presentation, right? Okay? So students, if you have questions during this week to do your presentation, don't forget to ask me, okay? And I will help you, right? So, next class, we'll start talking about the origin, the history of English. It will be a great unit. Okay? So, have a nice weekend. Enjoy the week. See you next class. Bye, students.